YouTube has screwed up on a whole nother level, and Markiplier is taking a stand. Now, as you guys probably know, recently CoryxKenshin ended up releasing this video calling out YouTube and claiming that they favored certain creators over other creators.
I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence, these situations always coincide with an uptick of growth, and it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off.
Because they noticed whenever he would upload certain videos, they would get age restricted. However, when he went over to Markiplier's channel, his video didn't get age restricted.
So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted.
And this is actually a problem that many other people have had with YouTube in the past, and Markiplier himself has even called out YouTube for this favoritism.
But the problem is, there's clearly an issue with improper application, or at least uneven application of YouTube's community guidelines. And moreover, there's a communication issue at the heart of it all. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not against the rules themselves. Those rules are there for a reason, and there is content that falls within those rules that should be taken down.
Now, obviously, bigger creators get a little more support than smaller creators, right? That makes sense. However, Markiplier and CoryxKenshin are at the same level when it comes to their channel sizes. They should be treated equally, which is why Cory feels as if he was discriminated against here. Now, some people might think that by CoryxKenshin bringing up Markiplier and talking about Markiplier in his video, that Markiplier would take that as some sort of attack against him. However, that's quite the opposite, as Markiplier ended up taking a stand against YouTube, and he uploaded a video where the sole purpose was to get age restricted by YouTube, and he played inappropriate games that definitely should have gotten his video age restricted. However, people noticed that this video didn't get age restricted.
Blur, there's things to blur. There's blur, 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 blur. Hold on. No.
So Markiplier pretty much proved CoryxKenshin's point. Now, what does YouTube decide to do after Markiplier pretty much uploads his video in protest? Did they, I don't know, respond to the claims that have been levied against them? Did they, I don't know, maybe reach out to Mark and say that they're sorry for favoring him over other people? No. In fact, they ended up taking away something from Mark that he worked extremely hard on. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but YouTube was doing an event called Game On, where they basically got a bunch of the largest gaming creators together to make this sort of interactive video. And obviously Markiplier has had a very good relationship with YouTube, and they have helped him produce a lot of similar type of events and stories and videos to this one. I mean, Markiplier is a very creative guy. He's probably one of the most creative people on YouTube, and he's pushed the YouTube video format to a whole nother level. And so obviously this was something that he was very passionate about. Well, instead of age restricting his video, they removed his segment from Game On. Did YouTube really cut the rest of my segment? Yeah, YouTube cut it. Sure glad Lillian, Marcus, Rachel, Nervely, and I busted our asses to get the segment ready for the big Game On event just for it to be cut without warning. F that. I'll put it on my channel tomorrow. And that is exactly what he did. So at this point, Markiplier has put his channel and his relationship with YouTube on the line, because this isn't right what YouTube is doing. He stands up for CoryxKenshin, and so they go behind his back and they remove something that he worked hard on, that not just Markiplier worked hard on, but multiple other people. At this point, YouTube is basically saying, if you criticize us, we will punish you. And And that's not the type of platform that YouTube should be. If YouTube had a problem with Markiplier and had a problem with him uploading that video, trying to get age restricted, they should have reached out to him. They should have said something, instead of just cutting his segment that he and multiple other people worked extremely hard on. YouTube is not in a good state right now. And it's one thing when PewDiePie is in controversy and the whole world is angry at him to cut his show. That I understood. However, I do think they should have still released Scare PewDiePie Season 2. They probably should release it at this point. But all Markiplier did was just upload a video in support of another creator. He did more than YouTube has done in this situation. And he gets punished for that? I don't know. I just don't think this is right, and I just want YouTube to do better. Anyway, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, you, the one watching this right now. Click this video, I promise, it's amazing.